अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते गौरगोविन्द स्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणी। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्तो नमोस्तुते। नमो ब्रह्मण्यदेवाय गो ब्राह्मणहिताय च जगद्धिताय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी कुशभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरतीसे नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि श्री गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुर्लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदिनतारिणं। परमानन्दमाधवं नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। शास्त्रप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतं सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवती नैष्ठिकी। Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So last class we were discussing about Karma Yoga. So we were stuck in a dilemma, right? What was the dilemma? Yes. Who is asking? Arjuna is asking. To Krishna. Why? Why Arjuna is asking this question? Why Arjuna is asking this question? Intelligent. If you have read it repeatedly, you may be able to answer it. Why Arjuna is asking this question? In last class I repeatedly told you that Krishna advised Arjuna to give up all abominable activities by applying Buddhi Yoga. So Arjuna understood it that Perhaps Lord is instructing me to give up all abominable activities. And Arjuna is here considering fighting, killing is abominable. Because in the second chapter, you have studied how Arjuna argued that if the war happens, battle happens, then what happens? Millions will be killed. And as a consequence, the system of the society will be disturbed. Women folk of the society will be unprotected. And those who are malicious people, they will take advantage of the hopeless, helpless women. So naturally women are not able to protect themselves. In fact, even nowadays, olden days, that time in Vedic age, women were very protected, but they were not exposed to outside. Nowadays, women are being exposed to the outside. Even if nowadays they are claiming that we are being educated, and every effort is being made to introduce girls in different sections of society, even in the army even. But the fact remains, a woman cannot protect herself. Even if she is equipped all weapons and everything, because after all she is a woman. So that is why Vedic science always advocates a woman must be protected by, when she was a child, by the father, and young by the husband, and when she is old, she should be protected by her son. So, and ultimately, the Supreme Lord. It is a common advice that women should be protected, but ultimately one is protected by the Supreme Lord. If Supreme Lord's protection is not there, then no one can protect you, right? So apparently, just in general society, it is instructions that a woman has to remain protected, right? So Arjuna understood this fact very well. Arjuna understood this fact very well. That is why he was arguing that if all these people will be killed on the battlefield, then the woman will be helpless. So they will be used in a different way. So this way, who will be responsible? I will be responsible. Because if I agree, then there will be war. Because Arjuna is the pivot point of Pandava's power. Krishna and Arjuna. He is the main of, you can say, axis, main point of Pandava's power. So that is why Arjuna was considering that this war should not happen. Even you find in the first chapter of Bhagavatam, after the war was going to be finished, almost all Kauravas were defeated. Still, it was Maharaj Yudhishthira was going to be coronated as the emperor of the whole planet. That time also Yudhishthira Maharaj was not happy, because he was always considering himself, I am the culprit. For me to make me the king, the whole war was arranged. So I am the main responsible person. So that is why he was morose. He was not happy. He was not going to be, for example, one person is going to be coronated as the emperor. And naturally he should be happy. He should be jubilant. But he was not. So it shows that his character was so sublime. His character was so spiritual. He was not affected. He was not attached to the throne. So also the Arjuna here. So, but here, after a lot of arguments already done, then Arjuna surrendered. Then Krishna chastised him mildly, saying, "Kutastu akasmadamidam." Then Krishna gave the knowledge that you are you are not this body, you are soul. The soul is immutable; it cannot be killed. So, in fact, you are not killing anyone. So, because even if you don't kill, they will be killed. So, better you do your duty. Because if you don't do your duty, they will be killed, and you will be held responsible that you didn't do your duty. And your enemies will say, you are a coward. So, that will be more than death for you. So, all these arguments Krishna gave to Arjuna. Arjuna still, then gradually Lord said, okay, you have to fight. If you fight, if you win, then you will get enjoyment here. If you die, then you go to higher planet, enjoy there. Either way, you are going to be benefited. So then Krishna said that you fight without any fruitive activities, fruitive results. You fight without fruitive results, right? That way, thereby you will not be affected by the karma. But we have already discussed many times, very analytically, that to work without desiring any result, it's just not possible. It's just not feasible. So that is why, ultimately, the answer is that one must work, and one must work for the pleasure of Krishna. Yeah. If Krishna is not there, then for whom you will work? To whom you will dedicate your result of your karma? How you will be free from reactions? Who will make you? Who will make you immune to the actions and reactions of your past, present life? Who is there? What factor? For example, you have done something wrong. What factor is there to stop your reaction? We were giving example, that tiger, that Jamaraj, all that, Right? Who is there? No one is there. So how can a transcendentalist, Brahmavadi, or whoever is not Krishna conscious, those who are not Krishna conscious, how they claim that they will be free from reactions? Whatever you have done, the reactions are bound to come. Right? And as long as reactions are there, you are in bondage. You are in bondage means what? When your hands and legs will be bound up, then what will be your reaction? Tell me. You will be morose. You will be unhappy. Your hands and legs will be bound up. Then there will be a beautiful thali of rasgulla in front of you. Then what you will feel? Unhappy. Similarly. So this world you want to enjoy, but hands and legs are tight. There are so many beautiful girls are all around, but your hands and legs are tight. You can't toss them away. So then you are unhappy. Right? So because you cannot enjoy them. Action reaction is there. You can't enjoy. I am telling about bondage. Right? So one has to take back your reactions. Then only you become free from reactions. Right? That is why Lord is saying that Buddhau Saranam. Surrender. Surrender with pure intelligence. Whom? Lord is not saying that. But Prabhupada is introducing that Saranam, Buddhau Saranam means take surrender at the lotus feet of Krishna with pure intelligence. Buddhau Saranam. Pure intelligence. Understand? Get the point? Then, when Krishna is saying that you have to fight without fruitive results, okay? Without fruitive results, then become free from, Arjuna, you should not commit any abominable activities. So then Arjuna is very comfortable now. I don't have to work for fruitive activities and I don't have to commit any sinful activities. So naturally I have to remain calm and quiet, sit quiet and very become a what? A saintly person. Isn't it? Isn't it? Next Arjuna, Krishna says fight. That baffles. Understood? Which person? That baffles Arjuna. Again fight. That Arjuna is not able to correlate. Buddhi yoga, work without fruitive results, stay out of abominable activities and fight. Fight means karma, action. Fight means karma, action. Action is there means there will be reaction. Arjuna was afraid of it. Arjuna is afraid. That was not telling, he was saying, no, I should not fight. So there will be consequences. But understand? Are you clear? Tell me yes or no. What is the point? Tell me, little explain. If you have understood anything, let me know what is in your brain.
As you said, if
What you understand. What is your understanding till now? What is Arjuna's confusion?
With the help of intelligence, Arjuna should work in such a way that whatever action he will be doing, that doesn't bring any type of reaction.
Yeah, that will not bring. You have to ensure that your action is not bringing reaction. You have to ensure. Ensure, understand the word? You have to ensure. I have to ensure that this glass doesn't fall down. So I must keep it like this. I cannot keep like here. I must ensure, no, it doesn't fall down. Right? So this is called ensure. You ensure, through your action, you ensure that the action brings no reaction. Then only I will be happy. Or in a neutral position. Otherwise, when action brings reaction, then finished. You are under pressure. Then how you can be happy? You cannot be jubilant. You cannot dance because you have. You see, the many grihasthas that they come to the temple, they are always there. But brahmacharis are dancing. Why? Because they don't have any burden. But a grihastha knows, I have a grown-up daughter, how to get her married. So he's burdened. He's not able to dance. My wife, I had a quarrel with my wife. My son have to appear in an engineering exam. When passed, then I need 10 lakhs rupees for admission. So I have to have a home. Till now I have not constructed a home. So I don't have enough money. So my wife is every day scolding me, you must have a home. My child is saying, you are not able to give me this and that. So my relatives are looking upon me that I am not able to do. These all lot of things are there, just cramming his head. So how can he dance? But a brahmachari is dancing, Hare Krishna, because he has nothing. No. He has given up everything. He has given everything to Krishna. Don't think he doesn't have any desires, nothing like that. He has all desires, everything. He has a heart, he has organs, he has everything. Still, but he is dancing. Hare Krishna, you can go in the temple and see how they are dancing. Right? Because they are completely free from reactions. Lord ensures that. Completely free. Even if it may come, it just may come a little bit, that's all. They're completely free. Understand? Free, freedom from reactions of previous actions and present life actions also. Then only you can dance. Understand? That is the point. Okay? But when Arjuna understands that I'm going to dance, then Krishna says fight. Arjuna was prepared to dance. I should dance now because I am very happy. I don't have to do anything. Krishna says, give up all abominable activities, so I don't have to kill. Killing is abominable. Then next moment Lord is saying fight. That creates confusion for Arjuna. Arjuna is not able to correlate. क्या करूँ बाबा? ये तो बोलते फिर युद्ध करो, युद्ध करने से मारना पड़ेगा, मारने से फिर रिएक्शन आएगा, रिएक्शन आने से मैं फंस गया ना. Arjuna was thinking like that. That is the that gives the question arise here: to work in devotion or work in renunciation. So work in renunciation means I will work, I will give my resolve, dedicate my resolve. Renunciation. Work in renunciation. Okay. No fruitive activities. Whatever fruitive activities I do, whatever I gain, I give it to. Why? Krishna is not there. It is only devotee. It is work in renunciation. Work in renunciation, when the question comes to work in renunciation, there is no role of Krishna. Understand? Work in renunciation माने ऐसे काम करो सन्यासी तरह, जो भी फल मिलता है उसको क्या करो, अपने मत एंजॉय करो. डोंट एंजॉय, देन टू whom you will give it? You don't enjoy, you give it to whom? Whom? They give the society. Dharmashala karo. They have dharmashala, they have schools, they have colleges, they plant trees, they give blood bank, they give donate eyes, they donate entire body. They donate it. This way they go on doing it, food distribution, aid distribution, this, that distribution, education to the boys, right? And cycles to the girls or to the schools, books to the girls. This way they spend money, this and that. Oh, we are doing for the whole society, and whatever I am earning from my money, I am just little keeping for my maintenance, and everything is giving to society. Work in renunciation because he is not enjoying the result of his work. Right? Okay. He is not enjoying, that is called renunciation. वो अच्छा है, that is good, or work in devotion. क्यों बाबा, क्यों? Why? Who will agree with you? Who will agree with you? Work in devotion? Who will agree with you? Work in devotion? I will work for Krishna. I will whole day work and get some money or this and that. I will give to Krishna. Why? Who is Krishna? Why you will get? Why I will give to Krishna? Understand? Why I will not give to the society is better. Give to the society. Give to the society. Hungry, the millions of hunger, millions are hungry. Millions are uneducated. Millions are not having medical facilities. And you say only give to Krishna? All your results, whatever you get, you give to Krishna only? Why? Isn't it? Isn't it a big question? Isn't it? I'm asking yes or no? So why you say to Krishna? Tell me.
If we do it for society, then our reactions will not be nullified. But if we do for Krishna, then our reactions will be nullified.
Yes, one reason, correct. Right? Good, very good. You have to explain it. When you say that, you have to explain it. Please explain. Other factors are there, other points are there. This is a very important point you have already said. Very good important point. That if we do everything for the society, our reaction is not going to be nullified. Reactions will be there. Whatever reactions are there, suppose whatever that will happen. And what good things you have done, you will be rewarded for that. For example, a person who has killed a person. But that same person has opened 1,000 schools and 1 million colleges. 10,000 crores of people has given food. And every planet, all the planet, every hungry man comes and gets food from him. Police will excuse him? Why? I'm asking this question. Why? The whole planet is looking for his hand. Everyone is getting money from him. Everyone is getting food from him. Everyone is depending upon him. He's such a great benevolent man. He's a great personality. Right? Only he has killed a man. Should police excuse him? Why? Answer me. One by one. If you are educated, you are interested. Tell me. Why? I have already told you, the whole planet he is giving. Everyone is so rich and so everyone is getting money from him. If you ask 10 rupees, he is giving you 1 crore rupees to you. He is so great man. If you ask 10 rupees, he is giving 1 crore rupees. Simply one offense he has done, he has killed a man. What is the problem? What is the problem? Right?
He killed a man according to the government law. Right now he is a criminal.
Yeah.
So you have to.
That means you want to say he's a criminal. He's a criminal. See, he's a criminal. So whatever done, good things he have done, he will be rewarded, no doubt. He will be rewarded later on. But he will be dragged into jail first. जेल में रहो, उधर गले में फूल माला पड़ेगा. जाओ. जेल में रहो पहले. Right? Huh? Understand? This material world is a jail. This body is a cage. This body, if you understand I am this body, then you are a full number 1. Don't think this body is mine, because every day you are, as I told you, passing stool. Goo goo. How much goo have passed you have today? Huh? Why you passed it? I'm asking him. Why did you preserve it? Tell me. Ask me, answer it. Your goo is passing every day. Right? Why don't you keep it nicely? Understand my point? It is a beast that should be given up. It is a beast as tool. Similarly, your all materialistic mindset, materialistic activities must be given up. Right? This body is only result of our materialistic activities. And we are subject to birth and death, old and disease. सब लाख में घूम लगा के घूमते हैं. Why? Disease, corona, then will come torona, then will come porona, then will come what? Lorona. Yes, then will come Morona. You can't stop it. They are all in line, Baba. Only you are facing now Corona. Then I will be Corona, Dorona, Morona, Corona. They all will come, Baba. You have to. Because when you have some action, reaction has to be there. This is the Prakriti Niyam. Principle of the nature. You can't stop it. This body is the result of your. So even if you give education to whole people, who will, then after all, okay, whatever you do, you will be benefited. But thereby you are not able to finish their ignorance. At last they are going to be killed. They are going to be, their actions and reactions are there. If you are educating a boy, giving so much money and school glass and all that, cycle, and that girl has to be killed on the road today. How can you stop it? You are giving that glass, the most beautiful girl, school going, cycle, money, everything, this, that, everything, on that day, on the way, she is going to be killed. How can you stop it? How can? If you just, while going to the school, just tell in your ear, chant Hare Krishna. While going to school, chant Hare Krishna. भगवान कृष्ण की नाम गाते गाते स्कूल चलो, आते आते गाते गाते आओ, जाते जाते गाओ, बैठे बैठे गाओ, घूमते घूमते गाओ, अंडरस्टैंड? पासिंग स्टूल गाओ, खाते खाते गाओ, नाचे नाचे गाओ. किसका नाम? भगवान कृष्ण का नाम. अंडरस्टैंड? Then death will stand there with folded hand. Today reaction था, इसको मरना था, लेकिन death will stand with folded hand. Salute. Understand? I am telling you, no other class. I find today class. कुछ काम नहीं है, साय चला आया. चलो कुछ काम नहीं है, चलो क्लास भगवत क्लास में बैठ जाए. राइट? ऐसे नहीं चलेगा. एक दिन खाओ, साल में एक दिन खाओ, चलेगा? हाँ? क्यों नहीं? क्यों नहीं? क्यों नहीं? साल में एक दिन सो जाओ, साल में एक दिन खा जाओ, क्यों नहीं? भगवत गीता क्यों एक दिन? That is your stupid. That is called, I mean, that is stupidity. That is your stupid character. Don't feel insulted. Take it to your core of your heart. Krishnagati Prabhu told me I am a rascal number. I am a stupid person. From today, I will not be a stupid man. Right? From today, I will not. I will ready study every day Bhagavad Gita and hear Bhagavad Gita. Because that is about my life. Bhagavad Gita is about my life, myself. Krishna, Bhagavad Gita means Krishna. He is speaking about myself, as he said. No one, if you do everything, your reaction will not be nullified. But when you work for devotion, when you surrender to Krishna, dedicate your result to Krishna, then will be your reactions will be nullified. That is the point. Understand? You see, that is why those who are not Krishna conscious person, they can't understand. Oh, how it is. Right? That is why Srimad Bhagavatam gives the right answer. Ratha taror mudam isechanena trutyanti tatskanda sakha pranoparacha jathendriyanam tatheva sarvaha achyute. एक पेड़ है, बड़ा पेड़ है, बहुत बड़ा पेड़ है. कहाँ जल डालोगे? हर पत्ता में डालोगे? हर पत्ता, मिलियंस ऑफ पत्ता है, उसमें डालो पानी. समाज में कितने लोग, समझ तुम डालो, सबका सर पे डालो पानी. पेट में डालो खाना, right? होगा? This has to be understood. That is why devotees are exclusive. Devotion is exclusive. Bhagavad Gita, without Krishna, those who are explaining Bhagavad Gita without Krishna, they are just innocents, rascals. However, they are, whatever they are, you just, whatever sadhu, I should not take the names. What is your name? Rakesh Ananda Swami. Rakesh Ananda Swami today will give lectures on Bhagavad Gita. The Rakesh Ananda Swami says, oh, there is nothing called Krishna. Just surrender to the Brahman. Brahman kahan hai, Baba? Rakesh Ananda Swami says Brahman is inside. Understand? Then you see, where is Brahman? Right? But a devotee comes and tells in the Rakesh Ananda Swami's ear, oh Baba, say Hare Krishna. Please surrender to Krishna. Understand? Rakesh Ananda. Right? Understand? I took his name means all these Mayavadis, they should learn it. They may not learn, we learn. They may not accept, we accept. Srila Prabhupada has opened our eyes. That is why Jatha Toron Mudo Nisechana. I mean, Mudare Gachana Mudare Pani Dela. Jaddabada Gachana. Crores of branches are there. Give water the all the branches will come. Similarly, if you chant the holy name, then Krishna is there in the heart of everyone. Krishna protects, then there will be proper rain, every tree will give fruit, every Mother Earth will give you fruits and grains and everything. Krishna will protect you like from every angle because everything belongs to Krishna. That is Krishna consciousness. Everything, you belong to Krishna, everything belongs to Krishna, everything. That is Krishna consciousness. Once you develop that Krishna consciousness, then you will be happy, then you will dance. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama. Then you will dance. Okay, I have done something wrong. Okay, Krishna is there. Okay, it will come, but Krishna will protect me. Right? That is your work in devotion. This both questions are work in renunciation, good. Work in renunciation is good, no doubt. Work in renunciation, it is good, far better than karmis. Those who are desiring to enjoy their results, it's far better to renounce. It's far better to renounce, no doubt. Work in renunciation. But again, defect is there. Defect is there, but it's not perfect. It becomes perfect when the work is dedicated to Krishna. Because Krishna is the root of everything. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is the root of everything. The whole root of the whole creation. Entire creation comes from Krishna. Janmadhyasya jataha. Everything comes from Krishna. This art, when you learn from Bhagavatam by your sadhana, then you know everything comes from Krishna. Everything. So Krishna must be worshipped. Krishna's name should be chanted. Prasadam, bhog should be offered to Krishna. Whatever festival should be dedicated to Krishna. My mind should be dedicated to Krishna. My speech should be dedicated to Krishna. My ear should be dedicated to Krishna. My eyes should be dedicated to Krishna. My genitals should be dedicated to Krishna. My stools, my passing stool, that is also for pleasure of Krishna. How? Yes, good. How? Good. If you don't pass stool, then how can you eat more prasad? Isn't it? If you don't pass clear, then how you can take it? So every day you have to go 2 times past school. So that you can take 2 times पेट बढ़ा के निकालो सबको. Then महाप्रसादम, राइस दाल सब्जी रसगुल्ला. आज क्या हुआ था बोलो थोड़ा प्रसाद. कलरा भुजा आलू चोखा अन्न डाली. अरे बेस्ट आइटम. पापड़. It's the best papad. Without it will not bring any disease and no constipation, no nothing, no acidity, nothing, right? Isn't it? Simple food, isn't it? वो बनाया था, हाँ? His favorite. Yeah, कलरा भजा. Abdul Kalam ji said, "कलरा खाओ, कलेरा खाओ, कलेरा खाओ, कलेरा. President बन जाओगे कलरा खा के." Anyway, कलेरा should be dedicated. That bhaja should be dedicated to Krishna. Then you eat it. Otherwise, it is कलेरा papa. Understand? Okay. Let's go to slokas one by one. So 1, read. Arjuna said, "O Janardana Keshava, O Keshava, why do you want to engage me in this ghastly warfare?" We discussed that. If you think that intelligence is better than fruity work, right? If you say intelligence is better than fruity work, then again why asking me what fight means fruity work? Arjuna said fruity work. Fighting means, Arjuna understand, this is fruity work, but this is not fruity work. Because Lord is, it will come. Lord is saying, ask. Lord is asking, fight for me. Then Krishna will say, fight for me. Then it will be clear. Next.
My intelligence is bewildered by your equivocal instructions.
Yeah, my intelligence is bewildered by your equivocal instruction. Equivocal means whatever you say seems like one thing. You don't differentiate. One day you are not differentiating. Because Arjuna understands, one you are saying work without fruitful results. Oh Arjun, don't commit any abominable activities. Okay, that's fine. Again you say fight. So it seems to be one only. But let me please divide it and let me understand it very clearly. Right? So my intelligence is bewildered by your equivocal instructions. Therefore,
please tell me
decisively. Yeah.
This will be the most beneficial for me.
Yeah, please tell me. Right. Next.
The Supreme Personality of God itself.
You read? Yeah.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "O sinless Arjuna, I have already explained that there are 2 classes of men who try to realize the self. Some are inclined to understand it by empirical, philosophical speculation, and others by devotional service."
Okay. Now Krishna is gradually explaining. Krishna is not giving directly everything. Why? Because through Arjuna, Krishna is speaking the whole world. If he gives direct to Arjuna may be able to understand it. But why general people cannot understand? That is the Lord is saying, "Oh Arjuna, there are 2 types of people." Why I said these 2 things? There are 2 types of people in this world. Someone is interested in speculative knowledge, speculation. भगवान कैसे होते? भगवान का शायद 2 हाथ हैं, शायद भगवान की 4 हाथ हैं, शायद भगवान की 12 हाथ होगा, शायद नहीं 12 हाथ नहीं. भगवान की कितना है? कोई हाथ नहीं है ही नहीं. ब्रह्म उनका कोई हाथ है ही नहीं. Something like this called speculation. This called speculation. मैंने गया था जगन्नाथ मंदिर, उनका तो हाथ देखा ही नहीं, उनका तो पैर है ही नहीं. सिर बड़ा बड़ा, आँखें हैं, वो आँख जैसा, वो आँख भी नहीं है। वो हमारा आँख जैसा ऐसा तो होना चाहिए ना। गोला गोला आँख तो कहाँ में नहीं देखा। गोल गोल ऐसा आँख कैसा है? तुम्हारा आँख ऐसा है क्या? किसी का आँख तो ऐसा नहीं है। ये जगन्नाथ जी का आँख ऐसा गोल गोल क्यों है? इसको आँख नहीं बोलते, समझे? I should not say how they explain it. They explain so abominably, Jagannath's, abominably. You can't even understand. Materialistic people are just like stools. They are Om's in the stool. Understand? Understand? Some people go and say Jagannath's eyes looks like beautiful breast of a woman. Because lust is there in their mind. They can only see a breast of a woman. That's all. They can't see anything. Right? And someone says Jagannath's eye is just like a chakuri pitha. Because he knows only chakuri pitha. He doesn't know anything about what is Jagannath, right? So how? They are all materialistic people. Understand? They cannot understand. So how Lord can give you everything directly? That is why Lord is giving you indirectly, slowly. So that slowly Lord is educating. Lord knows very well this world is full of envious people, criminals. We are all criminals. Understand? Criminal. Right? Yes. We are all criminals. Criminals should be punished. And you are being punished by death, birth, death, old age, disease. ଆମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆସୁଥିଲେ ସୁକୁଟା ଭୁକୁ ନଥିଲେ, ବାଉ ଭୁକୁ ନଥିଲେ, why? This is called adhibhautika. That adhibhautika. She was looking at you as, why? They are coming to beat me. Wow. It's dog's mentality. No? Most people are having dog's mentality. This world is like this. This world is like this. So that is why Lord is not giving pure philosophy, pure knowledge directly. Because He knows very well that here people are very envious, and let me give them knowledge very slowly. And in the 4th chapter you will see, Lord will say, Oh Arjun, I am giving this knowledge to you because you are my friend. Because you are my friend, because you have surrendered onto my lotus feet. तुम मेरे पास शरण आ गए हो, तुम शरण ले लिया है और मुझे मान लिया है, प्रेम कर रहे हो. You are not envious of me. So that is why to understand Bhagavad Gita, note it down very clearly in your mind, not in katha. To understand Bhagavad Gita, you have to give up what? Enviousness towards Krishna. Envy. No. Your envy only has brought you to this platform. Krishna bhuli jiva nadi bharva. We have forgotten Krishna. The jiva forgets Krishna. Maya comes to Maya. In this Maya jagat, when you got birth, then he is my father. He is my mother. I have to serve my father. I have to serve my mother. and I have to serve my country, right? I have to serve. I don't have to serve Krishna because he doesn't know who is Krishna. Once he comes to Maya, he forgets Krishna. He remembers whatever he sees. Okay, that is called Maya. It seems correct. Oh, you have to serve your father. You have to serve your mother. You have to serve the country. You have to serve humankind. You have to serve everyone. But simply a devotee said, by serving Krishna, he served everyone. This is Krishna consciousness. Understand? This is Krishna consciousness. Understand? Yeah. That is where devotee is very special. A devotee knows very well that I cannot protect this. Suppose only yesterday one pigeon was fell down in our temple veranda. One devotee said, "Oh, Prabhuji, that pigeon has fallen like this and that." Okay, what can you do? What can you do? Tell me. If he is destined to die, what can you do? Huh? Nothing. You can't do anything. You can't protect him. And we have already example of Bharat Maharaj. Right? So you can't interfere. He is being guided by the Lord. That living entity is to die, or is to be eaten by a snake, or is to eaten by a cat or a dog, whatever. It is destined by the Lord. You can only offer prayer to the Lord, "Oh Lord, please save that pigeon." Then something may happen. But if you interfere, then you will be subject to the reaction. Understand? Yes. That is the trick of karma. That is a trick of karma. You don't have to interfere in the activities of material world. You don't have to interfere. For example, if there is a electricity board, you call a electrician, what do you do? You just put his hand. Okay, I'm ठीक कर लेंगे. Okay? No. He first watches. Where is the disconnection? Where is the socket? Where it has? Because he has the proper knowledge. Right? He says, sees where is the defect. That it is not working. Then he corrects that defect. It works. Similarly, this material world is just a system. Actions and reactions. Actions and reactions. It's just moving just like a machine. Wow, 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 wow. Just moving, eternally moving. Understand? Karma, reactions. You can't stop it. Maybe a pigeon, maybe Hitler. Maybe Napoleon, maybe Narendra Modi, maybe you. He and she and whatever. Nothing will, you can't stop it. Understand? This is truth. You can't stop it. Only you can stop if Lord wants it. Now, he is the person. Understand? This is called Krishna consciousness. Are you getting it? Any question? Any question to this extent? No? Yeah.
As you say, if you interfere, you have to suffer the actions. So some people, as you said before, they are acting immune system.
Huh?
They are acting immune system. So they are doing for society. Suppose some people have the suffering, they have to remain hungry. So if a person gives some food, then what is the person suffering?
Well, you see, what we do, what Krishna conscious people do, tell me.
Yes, sir.
Huh? Yes. What they do?
District person.
Why they distribute prasadam?
By this, they will get some mercy.
try to understand. We are giving the food, but that food is offered to Krishna. Well, that I am explaining. Try to understand clearly. That food stuff is offered to Krishna. Once it is offered to Krishna, it is free from reaction. When he will eat that, then he will be free from reactions also.
My question is that the materialistic people they are doing for society.
Uh-huh.
So that is
Shubha karma, they will get results. If you keep in bank 100 rupees, after 10 years, how much it will come? Huh? It will come 200, it will come. So you get the result. Do something good things will come. But what happens? You have already 200 rupees only, na? You spend 100 rupees maybe 1 week, 200 rupees maybe 2 weeks. Then huh? Yeah, temporary. That's the question. How long you can do it? Limited. With your limited resources, how long you can do it? Can Anil, that Ambani, what is his name? Huh? Mukesh Ambani say that entire planet I will feed. I have enough food. No, nothing like that. Understand? It is not like that. It will not work like that. Try to understand this point. Entire world belongs to Krishna. The whole entire Krishna, everything belongs to Krishna. Only he desires by your prayer, then that pigeon will be saved. By showing grace to you, by your offer prayer, Krishna interferes. Orders, material world. Okay, save it. Understand? But by ignoring Krishna, you go to hell then you will fall into that reaction. She is already facing, she will also drag you into that reaction. And that happened with Bharata Maharaj. You understand? You know Bharata Maharaj? Yes. He became a Muruga. But he had the knowledge of past life. Then he understood, my body has been changed. Now, I see my face in the mirror. When 20 years, 30 years back, my face was different. Now my face is different now. Another 20 years, this face will be different. So I am the same person. Understand? I am the same person. Body has changed. Similarly, I am the same person. Body has become a deer body. I am the same person. My body has become a dog's body. You can see, I am a dog. Tell. You have I have become a dog. Understand my point? Try to understand the very gist of the lecture. This is reaction. We are not free from actions and reactions. So your Shubha karma brings also bondage. ତାକୁ କୁହନ୍ତି ସୁନା ଦଉଡ଼ିରେ ବନ୍ଧା ହବୁ ନା ଲୁହା ଦଉଡ଼ିରେ ବନ୍ଧା ହବୁ ନା କତା ଦଉଡ଼ିରେ ବନ୍ଧା ହବୁ କୋଉଥିରେ କହ କୋଉଥିରେ କୋଉଥିରେ ବନ୍ଧା ହବିନି ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଇଜ୍ ଗୁଡ୍ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଇଜ୍ ଇଣ୍ଟେଲିଜେନ୍ସ ଆରେ ସୁନାରେ ତ ବନ୍ଧା ନା ସୁନା ତ ଆହୁରି କଡ଼ା ଆପା ଲୁହା ବି ଆହୁରି କଡ଼ା ସୁନା ନା ମୁଁ ବନ୍ଧା ହେବିନି ଗୁଡ୍ ଇଣ୍ଟେଲିଜେନ୍ସ. Then what to do? Surrender to Krishna. Bhakti is a very different word, very high word. Surrender to Krishna. Surrender. With fear. Love will come later on. First fear. Now fear. भय से भक्ति आएगा. भय करो, डरो. डरना है तो डरो. किसको? भगवान कृष्ण को. डरो. राइट? डरने से ही बापा अछंती. बापा डरले तो समाज घर रहे. बापा अछंती डोल बजू घरे. Father is there, ना? You have to be careful, isn't it? Similarly. So that is why, okay. Some are inclined to understand it by empirical philosophical speculation. Empirical philosophical speculation means speculation. Philosophically, भगवान क्या होगा, भगवान कैसे? कोई बोलता है भगवान निराकार, कोई बोलता है भगवान है ही नहीं, कोई भगवान बोलता है मैं भगवान, कोई बोलता है साईं बाबा भगवान है ना? कोई बोलता है क्या? कितना है पाठ करना है सो? Yes or no? Go to Facebook, you see, oh, ऐसा भगवान है, ऐसा भगवान है. If you go to Bombay, Ganesh भगवान. To Calcutta, Kali भगवान. Someone says Sai Baba भगवान, Sai भगवान से कितना अच्छी कर गाँव चुनी? क्या देती के? साई भगवान कौन से लगी? ना हो? ना ऐसे उड़े कितना अच्छी जाने से कितना मौका आता कौन की ये डेमोक्रेसी तो गोटे कुकुर बेकर दे फुलमाला पके देकी ना गोटे फोटो उठे दो तारो फोटो देखिए ताको कह भाई आक पाखे मुंडिया मारे तो सब इच्छा पूरण हो धर दीटा इच्छा पूरण हो गला तार लारे जाइथिल रे से कुकुर ठाकुर को प्रणाम करथिली मुंडिया जार मरते गोटे ट्रक मिल गला तू जा मुंडिया मार से मारी गोटे बस मिल गला तक से आरो ने मुंडिया माइला तब गर्लफ्रेंड ही गर्लफ्रेंड बाहर सीटा मिल गला ए बाबा ठीक कुकुर बाबाटा ठीक अच्छे बाबा ये बाबा सबू होचंदी ये बाबा पाखे मुंडिया माइले सब वेला चलला पूजा लक्षे 2 लाख 3 लाख 10 लाख पुलिस आसीगला ठियाला प्लाटून प्लाटून पुलिस आसिले विराट लोक अच्छे पैसा देले 100 टा पाइथे दे 50 टा दे रे पुलिस 200 टा पाइबू कैलकुलेशन चलला बाबा को केते देले केते मिलियो देखी हेडू विराट चलला प्राइम मिनिस्टर ही पहुंच जाऊ सिटी बाबा मन मन कुछ आउ 5 वर्ष हो जाता कि सब हूँ कौन मायार दिस ऑल माया से भगवान कहते स्पेकुलेटिव एम्पिरिकल फिलोसफिकल स्पेकुलेशन बट प्रभुपाद इज नॉट आस्किंग अस टू बी a speculator. A Shastra doesn't speak about speculation, or Srimad Bhagavatam is not speaking about speculation, and Srimad Bhagavad Gita never speaking about speculation. Lord is directly saying Sarvadharman Paritejya Mamekam Sharanam Vraja. More Sharanarabhapa. More Sharanarasa. Ki koi bole kya? Kau? Ami ta Sharanan jiva? Jiva ta Sharanan. Je kuch kau. तू आप सब रक्षा करा पड़े खाया को पीवा को रहा को शोया को जहाँ सब हम सब ते बहुत फेस करा पड़ो मत कि लगे कौन देखिए सब छाड़ी छुड़ी नांगड़ जाके सब दौड़ी पड़े कि रे हाँ बुझे सब पाठ नाई जे भगवान जे सुष्ठ मालिक पाखे शरणागत कथा प्रकृति मानव कथा अलगा कथा बुझ ये सब बहुत बड़ बड़ कथा तो तू एडवांस करियो स्पिरिचुअली देन यू विल अंडरस्टैंड कृष्ण चेतना रे एडा सब होची जने थरे बड़ बड़ व्यवसायी समुद्र रे व्यापार करिया जाउथले किछि लोक भी थांती आसला गोटे विराट झड़ और देखले अरे विराट झड़ आसलानी मकान पोत पोत होते ये तो नथला पोत बड़ बड़ पोत सब तेरो बड़ झड़ आसला और देखला आगरे तिमिंगल पुड़ी दीटा आसला तिमिंगल नद आज गला प्राण गला हेटू ता भीतर जेतिक लोक थे सब कांदिया को आरंभ कले हाँ कांदिया किए कहला मो बापा मुझे कांदिला କ'ଣ କରିବେ ସେଠୁ ବସି ସେଠୁ ତା ଭିତରେ ଗୋଟେ ଭକ୍ତ ଥିଲା, ଭକ୍ତଟେ ବସିଥିଲା। ସେ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥଙ୍କୁ ଧରିକି ଯାଉଥିଲା, ଜୟ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥ ବୋଲି ଗୀତ ଗାଉଥିଲା। ସେ ଦେଖିଲା ଯେ କ୍ୟାପ୍ଟେନ୍ ଦେଖିଲା କହିଲା ସବୁଗୁଡ଼ା କାନ୍ଦୁଛନ୍ତି, ଗୋଟାଏ କାନ୍ଦୁନି କେବଳ, ସବୁଗୁଡ଼ା ଭେଁ ଭେଁ କାନ୍ଦୁଛନ୍ତି ମରିବେ ବୋଲି, ଏଇଟା କେବଳ ବସିକିନା କ'ଣ ଆନନ୍ଦରେ ଭଗବାନଙ୍କ ଗୀତ ଗାଉଛି। ତାକୁ ପାଖରେ ଯାଇ କହିଲା କାହିଁ ବାପା ଗୀତ ଗାଉଛୁ, ଇଏ ସବୁ ହେଲାଣି କ'ଣ ହେବ କ'ଣ ନାହିଁ, ନା ଜଗନ୍ନାଥ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ଜଗନ୍ନାଥ ଅଛନ୍ତି କିଛି ହେବନି। ସତରେ ହଁ ଆପଣ ସମସ୍ତେ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥଠାରୁ ବସିକିନା ସମସ୍ତେ ବସି ଜଗନ୍ନାଥ ଗୀତ ଗାଇଲେ ହେଲା। ଜଗନ୍ନାଥ ଭଜନ ଗାଇଲେ, ଇଏ ଗାଇଲା, ସବୁ ଲିଡ଼ିଂ କଲା, ସବୁ ଗାଇଲେ। ଆଉ ଧୀରେ ଦେଖିଲା କ୍ୟାପ୍ଟେନ୍ ଦେଖିଲା ଧୀରେ 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 ଆକାଶ ନିର୍ମଳ ହେଇଗଲା। ସେ ତିମିଙ୍ଗଳ କୁଆଡ଼େ ଉଡ଼େଇ ପଡ଼ିଗଲା, କୁଆଡ଼େ ପଶିଗଲା ଭିତରକୁ, ସମୁଦ୍ର ଧରି ସବୁ କ୍ଲିୟର ହେଇଗଲା। ଆରେ ବାପା ଭଜନ ଏତେ ବଡ଼ ଅଛି। ସେଠୁ ଇଏ କିଏ ଜଗତ, ଇଏ କିଏ ବାପା, ନା ଇଏ ଜଗତର ନାଥ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥ। କ'ଣ କରିବା ନା ସେଠୁ ପାଖରେ ଯେତେବେଳେ କୂଳ ଦେଖିଲା ଆଉ ସାହସ ହେଲାନି, କୂଳକୁ ପଳେଇ ଆସିଲା ବେଳକୁ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥଙ୍କ ମନ୍ଦିର ଚୂଡ଼ା ଦେଖିଲା କି କ୍ୟାପ୍ଟେନ୍ ବାଇନାକୁଲରରେ, ହେଲେ ଗୋଟେ ମନ୍ଦିର ଦେଖାହେଉଛି, ସେଇଟା ଜଗନ୍ନାଥ ମନ୍ଦିର, ସେଇଟା ପୁରୀ ସମୁଦ୍ର ତଟରେ ସେ ଗାଁ ରହିଥିଲା। ଏବେ ଦେଖିଲ ସେ ମନ୍ଦିର ଭିତରେ ଗୋଟେ ବିରାଟ ଅଛି, ଗୋଟେ ବେଲ୍, ଗୋଟେ ଡୋଡ଼ ବେଲ୍ଟେ ଅଛି, ଲୁହାର ବେଲ୍ ସେଇ ଜାହାଜର ବେଲ୍ଟା। ସେ ପୁରା ସବୁ ଜାହାଜ ଯେତେ ତା'ର ଧନ ରତ୍ନ ଥିଲା ସବୁ ଦେଇଦେଲା। ସବୁ ଜାହାଜ ଯେତେ ସବୁ ଦେଇଦେଲା। ସେ ଦେଇକି କହିଲା ମୁଁ ଆଜିଠୁ ଆଉ କିଛି ଜଗନ୍ନାଥଙ୍କର ସେ ଭକ୍ତ ହେଇଗଲା। ତେଣୁ ଏଇଟା ହେଉଛି ମୋ କହିବା କଥା କ'ଣ କି ଭଗବାନଙ୍କ ଠାରେ ଶରଣ ନେଲେ, ଇଫ୍ ୟୁ ସରେଣ୍ଡର ଟୁ କୃଷ୍ଣ ଦେନ୍ କୃଷ୍ଣ ଟେକ୍ସ ଆଉଟ୍ ଅଲ୍ ୟୋର୍ ଟେନ୍ସନ୍ସ ହେଲା। ସେଥିଲାଗି ଲର୍ଡ଼ ଇଜ୍ ସେଇଂ Arjun, Lord is just saying that, oh Arjun, there are two types of people. One is interested for speculation, another is not interested in speculation. They want fixed. Fixed. What is this item? This fixed in devotion. Right? Two types of people there. So that is why Lord is now indirectly advocating work in renunciation, at the same time devotion. Lord is saying that this empirical philosophical speculation means that is work in renunciation, because they speculate to dedicate to whom I should dedicate my work. They speculate. That is called speculation. And others are interested in devotional service. Okay, Lord. Okay, next.
Not by merely abstaining from the work can one achieve freedom from the reactions, nor by renunciation alone can one attain perfection.
Yeah. Beautiful. Just read again. Not by merely abstaining from work. Abstaining from work means काम करूची बंद कर देवी। जब सुनिली काम को जो काम को रिएक्शन अच्छी बंद कर देली नहीं आ करी नहीं, राइट? काम करूची अंडरस्टैंड, काम करूची तो कहला भाई आ रिएक्शन अच्छी बंद कर देला ना करी नहीं, रिएक्शन अच्छी जति कर देइछु छोड़ा हाँ कि नहीं, यदि कर देइछु से जीव कुआड़े आपा बर्तमान सिना करूनी आउ जोड़ा कर देइछु कॉन्सेंट्रेट कर बढ़िया जिनस पूछे। नॉट बाय मियरली अब्सटेनिंग फ्रॉम वर्क, खाली काम दूरे गले हेनी बापा, ताल तो सब हो जाता, ताल कई काम करते कई काम करिए ना, ताल अड़ हो आउट अड़ हो चलो मूल आम पढ़ी एक्शन हैज टू बी देयर, work has to be there, karma has to be there, action has to be there. Action is the symbol of life. So action has to be there. Action will be there because it's life. not by merely abstaining from work. Then how can you abstain from work? That's the question. Understand? You cannot abstain from work. Not by merely abstaining from work can one achieve freedom. Okay, clear? You cannot get freedom. Right now you may stop. But how long you can stop? You have to work. Without Krishna consciousness, you have to work. Right? You have to work. Suppose, for example, I am telling, suppose one person was killing animals. And you went there, you told him that don't do that, you will feel, get reaction. He stopped it, suppose. Abstain from work. But how long he can stop? He has to engage in some other work. Yes or no? So what work he will be engaged? Understand? Suppose you say, I will cut wood and sell in the market. I will not kill now animals. But now you are killing trees. The same thing. Right? So, no, I will not kill trees, then I will kill some plants. Bhasago. After all, you are also killing. Understand? Get the point where it comes to deep. It is deep understanding. You are killing. Maybe a higher consciousness, conscious animal or bird, animal being or living entity, or in a lower conscious living entity. But after all, you are killing. It will have reaction. You cannot be free from reaction. Understand? So, achieve freedom from reaction. Not by merely abstaining from work can one achieve freedom from. Not by merely abstaining from work can one achieve freedom from reaction. Okay, clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
Nor by renunciation alone can give you perfection. How? Renunciation. By renunciation means I will not work, I will not execute any work. Okay? Nor by renunciation. Try to understand my point. Not by renunciation. Renunciation means what? बोलो अच्छा से. Renunciation, not by renunciation. Giving up
all those things, everything.
Yeah, renunciation means I will not involve in any activities. But how long? How long? We have already learned that you have to act. This is philosophy. Try to understand the philosophy. You cannot say that I will not work. This mobile cannot say I will not work. Then why should I keep it? Mobile has a work. It has to perform. Isn't it? So human body has to perform. Mind has to think. Eyes has to see. Ear has to hear. Nose has to smell. Tongue has to taste. Genital has to pass urine and have procreation. Your anus has to give up excreta. Or your stomach is to digest. So entire body has to function. How can you stop it? Become a sadhu. Understand? It is completely impractical. Renunciation is not possible at all. Understand? Renunciation sambhav hai hi nahi. Right? Understand? If everyone will be Lord Buddha or Lord Mahavir or Lord whatever, everyone, then who will give you food? How to eat? First of all, everyone cannot be. If everyone even become Naga Baba. I am giving the examples. Everyone should follow the Naga Baba religion. Sab log hai bolo. Is it religion? Long life buliba? Mankada is buliba na. See? Nahin? So it's just, you can easily understand when you chant the holy name, be Krishna, you can easily understand this whole world is just mad without Krishna consciousness. It's just, इसका कोई किनारा नहीं है ही नहीं कुछ. क्या रेनुंशिएट करोगे? क्या है तुम्हारा? I'm asking. तुम्हारा क्या है? बोलो. रेनुंशिएट करोगे? Nor by renunciation. Isn't it? Lord is saying. क्या छोड़ोगे? कुछ भी नहीं. क्या है तुम्हारा जो तुम छोड़ोगे? Not by renunciation. अरे भाई क्या तुम्हारा है जो तुम त्याग करोगे? Right? क्या त्याग करोगे? बोलो. What you can give up? Lust, can you give up? Anger, can you give up? So this is Vaishnava philosophy, Baba. You cannot give anything. You can't give up your anger even. You cannot give up your lust even. You can't give up anything. Simple thing, you have to engage everything Lord's service. This you have to learn. Work in devotion. Understand? Understand? Very practical is work in devotion. Next. Yeah.
Everyone is forced to act helplessly.
Everyone is forced to act. You have to read very nicely. Everyone is forced. Forced means forced. No. The word says it should be pronounced very forcefully. Forced. What is that? It should be, everyone is forced. Body language should be also like that. Everyone is forced to act. Everyone is forced to act. Can be helplessly. See the word. खाना पड़ेगा तुमको. 2 दिन 3 दिन रह जाओगे, फिर भूख होगा, खाना पड़ेगा, चोरी करोगे. Right? Understand? Helpless, I renunciate, मैं सन्यासी हूं, कुछ खाऊंगा नहीं. ओके, मत खाओ. कितना दिन? 2 दिन 3 दिन फिर देखा कोई नहीं, चला धीरे जाके या कहा था. अरे खाना पड़ेगा तुमको यार, सोना पड़ेगा यार. राइट? तुमको सोना पड़ेगा, खाना पड़ेगा, पायखाना जाना पड़ेगा. तुमको डरना पड़ेगा. पालघारे पाड़े वाड़े मारदेले दीटा साधु पालघारे मने अछि. I commented, why they are not chanting the holy name? Why didn't they chant Nrsimha mantra before going out? In the morning, why didn't they chant Namaste Narasinghay? Why? You say, I'm a Hindu, why not chanting the holy name? Right? Then karma comes. Karma doesn't see your saffron, what dress you have, saffron or black or white or saffron or neela ke jeela, kya hai? Karma doesn't see that. Right? Then karma will not see that. Right? Yes. Karma. No. Getting the point or not? Yes. Everyone is forced to act. Then helplessly. This is what very extremely important. तुमको काम, इसका मतलब है तुमको काम करना ही पड़ेगा. हो अर्जुन, वो अर्जुन तुमको काम करना ही पड़ेगा. You can act on yourself. You can put on your that principle on yourself. I have to work. That means you have to work. You have to compulsorily you have to work. Renunciation क्या मतलब है फिर? Understand? त्याग क्या मतलब है? क्या है तुम्हारा, तुम त्याग करोगे? Right? Very clear. Bhagavad Gita is very clear. Everyone is forced to act helplessly according to the qualities he has acquired from modes of material nature. भौतिक जगत जैसा उसको गुण दिया है वैसा ही काम करेगा. Brahman, those who are having mode of goodness, they are Brahman. Mode of passion, they are Kshatriyas. Mode of ignorance, they are Sudras. Mode of ignorance and passion, Vaishyas. So these types of people. So society has to be divided into varnas, so that will come later on. So here, everyone is forced to act helplessly according to the qualities he has acquired from the modes of material nature. Okay, clear? Therefore, no one can refrain from doing something, not even for a moment. Clear? That means ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ କିଛି ନା କିଛି କାମ କରିବାକୁ ପଡ଼ିବ. ଭଗବାନଙ୍କର କେତେ ସୁନ୍ଦର କଥା. ଆଉ ଆମେ ତ୍ୟାଗ କରିବା, କ'ଣ ତ୍ୟାଗ କରିବା ଆପା? ତାପରେ ନେକ୍ସଟ.
One who restrains the senses of action, but whose mind dwells on the same subjects, certainly deludes himself and is called a pretender.
Yeah. अगर तुमको यदि हिंदी इंग्लिश से कंफर्ट लगुनि तो ओडिया पढ़ी पार, ओडिया पढ़ी पार, इंग्लिश पढ़ी पार, हिंदी पढ़ी पार, कौन सी लैंग्वेज यदि कंफर्ट नुह पढ़ी पार. बट यू मस्ट अंडरस्टैंड, यू मस्ट अंडरस्टैंड. जो लैंग्वेज तुम कंफर्ट लगुच से लैंग्वेज पढ़. कि भगवत गीता यदि न बुझी पार तुम लाइफ रे किसी क्यारी कर लाइफ रे किसी मीनिंग रही. मन रखता आगुरी कर मत कष्ट कर. भगवत गीता जो तुम न बुझी पार लाइफ रे कौन से मीनिंग रहा. राइट. तो भगवत बुझे जमी बुझे तुमको एमती इलेक्ट्रिसिटी इलेक्ट्रिशियन आसुच्छी देखुचे डिफेक्ट आसी ये करदेला ना 200 टका दियो. हाँ अरे कौन टी करदेलु 200 टका से कौन कह आप कले 2 सेकेंड लगे नहीं कला 200 टका मांगला आप कले आज्ञा सत कथा 200 टका दियो. हाँ कि नहीं से जानची डका आप कले बिकज ही इज क्वालिफाइड. सिमिलरली कथा हो भौतिक जगत रे किए कौटी कौन कर सब ऑलरेडी फिक्सड हो गुण कर्म अनुसार से कार्य कर. देखिए वन हु रेस्ट्रेन्स द सेंसेस ऑफ एक्शन माने रेनुंसिएशन. राइट. वन हु restrains the senses of action. One who restrains the senses of action. Right. Give an example. One who restrains the senses of action. Give an example. खाली खाइबा कथा कहीं कौच आउ टिके अलगा उदाहरण दे. One who restrains the senses of action. Again I am reading. Again. One who restrains the senses of action. Well, don't go there. Simply, you are a young boy, you are very interested for a young girl.
I will be brahmachari. I will be a brahmachari, but still
that is why I repeated, na? I repeated, I gave you space to think along that lines. I am repeating means what? I am giving you time. Think along the line. Actually, what is really troubling you? You are restrained, still you are troubled. You are restrained, still you are troubled. That is the meaning of this. One who restrains the senses of action. That I am giving you space to think. I am restrained, but still my mind is going. What is that? One who restrains the senses of action, that is renunciation, but whose mind dwells on sense subjects. Aram se, you are not involved. You are suppose you say you are a brahmachari, but your mind is completely thinking about omen. Right? Similarly, say here today you are fasting, but you are thinking about tomorrow, how tomorrow will come, I will eat nicely. Whole the day you are thinking how tomorrow will come, so today is Ekadasi, you are preparing so many nice things, tomorrow morning I will eat. Something like that. Or you are restaurant, I'm not telling about a Vaishnava. Vaishnava is always dealing with Krishna. He doesn't have time to think about opposite sex. He doesn't have time. समय होने से चिंता करेगा ना. सुबह से शाम को मंगल आरती, दर्शन आरती, ये क्लास, वो क्लास, ये क्लास, ये बात, ये चलती the mind to space देले से he is thinking about the girlfriend or something. This is about renunciation, not work in devotion. This is about one who restrains the senses of action, but whose mind dwells on sense objects. That means he is a cheater. He is a cheater. Showing himself sadhu, but actually he is a asadhu. Right? That is why you find big personalities are going to jail nowadays. Right? Understand? I don't take name. You understand. You are very intelligent fellows. You can understand. Big names, crores of disciples, they are being handcuffed and put into bar. Someone is accused in rape. Someone is accused in so many things. Why? Because they show themselves as sannyasis, but they are restraining, but their mind is completely on sense objects. Lord is saying, don't do that. That is not renunciation. That is cheating. Pretenders. It's better to go for it. If you want to eat, eat. If you want to go for sex, go for it. If you want to sleep, go for sleep. If you want to fight, go for fight. Right? If you want to go for quarrel, go for quarrel. If you want to go for anything, go for it. But see that whether it is for Krishna or not. It is for Krishna. I want to marry, I have to have sex, get children, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, how many you want? He says no. Brahmachari? Or how many? Huh? You are not yet decided. Okay. That means you will be Grihastha. Okay, Grihastha. You are sanctioned 100 children. So what is the problem? What is the problem? Tell me. Problem kya hai? Isn't it? Really, philosophy is that. No problem. Don't be worried. Make them devotees. Krishna will feed them. Isn't it? That is why devotees are fearless. Gurudev left home when children were like this. 9 children. Who fed them? Huh? They become prostitutes or beggars? No. Prabhupada left home. If you leave home and become a brahmachari, what will happen to your family? Nothing. Rather, they will be happy. Right? Understand? Yes, I get. This is the fact. Don't be a cheater. You want to have sex? Okay. Get married. Provision is there. Or now some system is there. Get married. A suitable girl, get married. You want to eat? Okay, eat. No doubt. Prasadam. Why you eat stool outside? Right? Pizza, this and that, gupchup, whatever you eat, nicely. Banao, अच्छे से. Without onion garlic. Offer to Gaunita. Eat it. कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. आनंद, मजा में रहेगा. Right? This is Krishna consciousness. खाना है तो खाओ, मस्त करके खाओ. बनाओ. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 आइटम बनाओ. खाओ. लेकिन ऑफर करो. If you eat, then you will feel relaxed. That is the philosophy. When you offer to Krishna, अरे कृष्ण को ऑफर होगा, भगवान को ऑफरिंग हम तेणु ओनियन गार्लिक तो लगे बेसी लंका तो पड़ोनी बेसी अगड़म बगड़म जिस पड़ोनी बढ़िया शुद्ध तैयारी भारी टेस्टी भी लगे आम मंदिर बरा सब सुंदर जिते पियाज रसुण कर सबटा घुआ भाया लगुच सब 20टा आम मंदिर देख रेस्टोरेंट खोलीगले धाड़ी लगुचे कहीं लग से बरा खाइबा बेस्ट बरा कहते क्या भगवान ऑफरिंग हो नहीं भगवान को ऑफरिंग करदेव बस मस्त खाइब सेमती भगवान को ऑफरिंग करके निज स्त्री भी भक्त तुम भी भक्त पिला भी भक्त हम भगवान को घरे भजन हम घुएते जब घुएते भजन गोलक बाहर घरे भजन हो गोलक वृंदावन घरटा घरे भजन हो स्त्री भजन कर स्त्री भजन कर भाई भजन कर बापा भजन कर घरटा गोलक वृंदावन घर छाड़ी मंदिर जावा कौन आवश्यकता किसी आवश्यकता नहीं not needed at all right that is the point don't be a pretender भोक होची खाओ नहीं आम दीथर प्रसाद मंदिर दिया होची नहीं मंदिर भक्त दीथर खाऊँ कि 4 थर खाऊँ कि 8 थर खाऊँ मस्त कर खाऊँ खाइब कहीं खाइबनी भगवान देखते टमाटा खाइबा भक्त मैंने विवाह कर नहीं असुविधा कौन हो कि देख So don't be a pretender. Don't be a pretender. Lord is speaking. Don't be a pretender. बिछुआ हुआ ना, ठक्क हुआ ना. भगवान को कहा था ठक्क हुआ ना, ठक्क. बुझ पार्छ ना? हाँ. Very simple. Next.
On the other hand, if a sincere person tries to control the active senses by the mind and begins karma yoga in Krishna consciousness without attachment, he is by far superior.
Yeah, simple. On the other hand, anya pakhare, if a sincere person, right, is a thakka nuhe se, he is not a cheater, he is a very sincere. He knows, he admits, yes, I have lust in my heart. I cannot control my lust. I have a genital, it is very powerful, my mind dwells on that. I should get married. Simple. He speaks to his Guru Maharaj. Good they will arrange. Or you speak to your father, mother. Don't go for a girlfriend, boyfriend. No, don't search your own partner. That is a dog's job. Right? Be a human being. Ask your Guru Maharaj or those who are senior family, responsible persons, ask them. Or you don't have to ask them. You just maintain your nicely. Your father and mother will find a suitable candidate for you if you are able to manage. If you are able now, if you are capable enough, your father will arrange. That time they can give you option. Right? This way you can find out your partner and right. So, जमती जीभ अच्छी सेमती जेनिटाल अच्छी लाज करवा कि ना जमी जीभटा अच्छी आचार टे खाइले पाटू मुझे आचार चबी कौन लगे ते हाँ पाटू लाल बोब रसगोला खाइले न हो पारे यदि आचार खाइबी कि तो आगे पिज्जा खाइबी तोर मन आउ चंचल हम आउ भगवत गीता लगे रसगोला छाड़ मिठा डायबिटीज हम भल दोसाटे खाइल तो आगे तो न देकिना मुझे कथा कह मो कह जोटा कि टेस्ट जिनसा very भल जिन टेस्ट आसक्ति हम सेमती आम एंजॉय करवा हाँ पे बह कर पीसफुल लाइफ मेंटेन कर घरे ठाकुर रखुच्च पूजा करा छोट छुआटा जन्म हो 3 वर्ष है मुद बजे गाइला गीता जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी हाँ कि नहीं हम गुणानबर पुआटा ना शिखी कि ट्रेनिंग नहीं कि नहीं गाइला बजेला आम 60 वर्ष बजे आसुनी मृदंग कहीं से छोट बड़ जन्म हो ट्रेनिंग नहीं कि नहीं बजाऊँ गाँची नाचुची किए शिखला बापा हाँ पूर्वजन क्यारी कर बुझीपार तो ठक हबार ना वास्तव में भगवान सरल भाषा भगवान कह ठक हुअनी tomorrow, on the other hand, if a sincere person tries to control the active senses, control the active senses are very active, so control active senses by mind, mana, and begins karma yoga in Krishna consciousness without attachment. He is by far superior. Understand? Clear? बुझिपारछ ना नहीं? हाँ? एट रखिबा हेगलानी समय. So this way you can complete next class 1 to 9. Bhagavad Gita 3, chapter 3, 1 to 9. It speaks about work in renunciation and work in devotion. बहुत कथा कहली बुझेली ना नहीं? बुझा पड़ला ना नहीं? Renunciation टा केरे कौन? हाँ, renunciation के वेले कौन? How to put it? Renunciation? बोलो? Renunciation. कौन? मैं खाली कोची renunciation. What do you add to it? You add something to it. Renunciation means what?
Not possible practically.
Yeah. Okay, not possible practically. But you else once. How did you?
Renunciation doesn't nullify previous case.
Yeah, nullify doesn't finish your reactions, only by renunciation. Something more renunciation.
Symptom of life is to act.
Why? Silent can be. Why silence? What is called? When the Bhakti Shastra, you are forced to write. You will ask to speak. You will ask to give lecture. 1 minute lecture on renunciation. You have to speak. You have to understand. That is why here you have to learn. I mean, एते कथा कहर कारण कोन renunciation कोन एते मजारी कहूची. You have to just get into the point. मु कोन खसे को ताबरे हसी जावनी. बस what is the real point? Renunciation कोन सेटा? हां. Renunciation माने कोनटा मु छाडी परिबी, कोनटा रखि परिबी. You can say what belongs to me that I can give up. Even if I pass stool, that is a food for an animal. My stool is also useful. I cannot say my stool is useless. No. In Lord's creation, nothing is useless. Everything has some usefulness. So what you can give up? Okay. That is why renunciation is not possible. Renunciation, वैराग्य संभव नुहे. केवल सेतला कहूँ वैराग्य कौन जे भगवान तापर कहते निजर इंद्रिय को मन इंद्रिय को लेकिन भगवान मन माध्यम बुद्धि माध्यम इंद्रिय मान को भगवान सेवारे लगा. राइट. The slokas are very clear. When the बारंबार पढ़ियो सब इजी जना बुझा पड़ियो. Okay. से श्लोक गुड़िक बारंबार उदाहरण सब. On the other hand, if a sincere person, see very clearly, on the other hand, if a sincere person tries to control the active senses by the mind and begins karma yoga in Krishna consciousness without attachment, he is by far superior. Right? So, work in devotion is superior. Okay? So, next class you read 1 to 9. 1 to 9 bholave padibo. Any question? Any question you have? No question. Okay. So read properly, study properly, think properly. So educate yourself, Bhagavad Gita. Because तुम्हें जो पाठ पढ़ुच ଚାକିରି ମିଳିବ ଯାହା ଭଲ ଭଗବାନ କରନ୍ତୁ କିଛି ମିଳୁ କରିବ କାରଣ ଜଗତରେ ଯେତେ ଲୋକ ଅଛନ୍ତି ସବୁ କିଛି ନା କିଛି ତ ତେଣିକି କରିବ କିଛି ନା କିଛି କାମ ତ କରିବ ପେଟ ବସିବାକୁ ପଡ଼ିବ କିଏ रिक्शा चलो कि पान दुकान करो कि आईएएस ऑफिसर हो कि भिखारी हो कि पियन हो कि इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट हो कि बिजनेसमैन हो जहाँ हो है ना किस तो यदि तुम्हें किछ तो करिवो ना हाँ कि नहीं जहाँ भी करिवो कृष्ण चेतना ने then your life will be what full of pleasure कृष्ण भगवान केवल तुम्हारा अभिजात्य देखी तुम बाटे पाइबे नहीं तुम्हारा भक्ति देखिकी यदि भक्ति रे भगवान को प्रार्थना करुच गोटे पान दुकान टी कर से जहाँ रोजगार कर तुम आनंद रे सारा दिन सारा जीवन महा आनंद रे जप अध्ययन साधुसंग करिकी निजर प्रोफेशन जदि कर आईएएस ऑफिसर हो बड़ आईएएस ऑफिसर हो बड़ इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट हो कृष्ण चेतन रही ना बहुत बड़ व्यवसाय हो खाली मरज बस किसी दिन से माटी थाली रे खाइला से सुना थाली रे खाइला से पैदल चलला से एरोप्लेन रे उड़ला या तो अलिना माने एरोप्लेन कुकुटा गोड़े दौड़ी तार मर्सिडीज कार जाऊँगी गोड़े दौड़ी एक जिन ना हाँ कुकुटा गाड़ी तले शोच आराम से आराम शोनी हाँ किसी ट्रबल अच्छी से आराम शोच तुम एसी रूम भी आराम शोच किसी असुविधा नहीं सेम जिन एक्चुअली सेम जिन रास्ता कड़े कुकुड़ कुकुरी मिल जाए सेक्स कर आनंद सेक्स कर केयर करुचे नहीं कि तो भी से मनीष क्या केयर न कर घर द्वार सब बंद कर देकी सेक्स कर मौनी सहित कर माँ सहित कर मामू सहित कर भाई सहित कर कि जान क्या सेक्स जो आस से देखनी डिफरेंट देखिए कृष्ण चेतन धर्मेण ही ना धर्म ज्ञान नहीं तो जी हाथ में पड़ा धैला दब से जी हाथ में पड़ो से धर्म से जी हो हाँ कि नहीं क्या कुकुर पशु धर्महीन होगा माने पशु जी हाथ पड़ला तो धैला दब से बुझिपार तू ही हबू आम समस्ते समस्ते धर्म ज्ञान नहीं तो जी नहीं से पशु पलटि लस्ट हूँ ग्रेट डीमन तापर आसो लस्ट इज कंपेयर टू ए ग्रेट डीमन बुझे हाँ मैंने कहीपर फिजिकाली फिजिकाली ना मन मन चिंता करी मो भौटा देखा सुंदर कर भारी सुंदरिया गुलगुलिया बुझिपार सब जो माँ भी सुंदरिया भारी गुलगुलिया तू भारी यंग टोकाटा हो गलु से भी मन को आसी समस्त मन बड़ दुष्ट वेरी क्रुकेड माइंड अंडरस्टैंड हाँ माइंड वेरी क्रुकेड बहुत दुष्ट मन बहुत दुष्ट समय आसो रियलाइज कर मन तुमको पूरा घणारे पकड़ ताको केवल गोटे उपाय रही भगवान इस श्लोक कहले कंट्रोल बाय योर प्योर इंटेलिजेंस chanting the holy name, sadhu sangha, then gradually your mind will be trained to give up all stupid, rascal things. मन सब माने सब त्याग कर धीरे धीरे हठात हवानी समय लगे धीरे धीरे मन ट्रेंड हम ता भर भी रही बहुत पढ़ो उठो चलो आगू अच्छी आरंभ हो नहीं द्वितीय अध्याय अच्छी सर भागवत अच्छी चैतन्य चैतन्य केते आगू अच्छी नहीं पाठ पढ़ी चाकरी कले मार टाली चाल रे किए भगवत गीता पढ़ मार डिया नहीं बड़ हो गले बाहासा हो चाकरी गोटे भल चाकरी मिलगले बाहासा हो आउ भगवत गीता किए बुढ़ बाहा चल डिया हनीमून कर चल पड़िया बुझिपार ना लगे तुम लीडर जी कौन कर तुम लीडर जी कौन कला तुम लीडर किए तो लीडर किए बा तुकाराम प्रभु तो लीडर ब्रह्मचारी से हाँ तार अर्थ इनडायरेक्टली से कोई सब ब्रह्मचारी हो सब ब्रह्मचारी हो ब्रह्मचारी निहात दरकार गृहस्थ स्त्री विवाह कले भी ब्रह्मचारी विवाह स्त्री पाखे थिले भी ब्रह्मचारी अंडरस्टैंड ब्रह्मचारी इज ए मस्ट ब्रह्मचर्य हो बाध्य तो है विदाउट ब्रह्मचर्य यू कांट अंडरस्टैंड भगवत गीता यू कांट चैंट द होली नेम यू मस्ट स्ट्रेन योर कीप योर सीमेंट डिस्चार्ज कल मैंने फिनिश्ड यू आर फिनिश्ड गॉन राइट जमी बंधुक गुलटा चलीगला मरीगला से सरीगला आउ तुम्हें चेंज कर से कोर्स टाक तुम्हें कौन चेंज कर बंधुक थिला पर्यटन से रहा वन शॉट फायर होगा मैंने बुझे फिनिश्ड सेंथ ब्रह्मचर्य इज ए मस्ट विवाह करी पत्नी पाखे थे भी ब्रह्मचर्य मंदिर थे भी ब्रह्मचर्य रखा दैट इज ओनली पॉसिबल व्हेन योर माइंड इज एंगेज्ड इन कृष्ण कॉन्शियसनेस कृष्ण को चिंता कले कृष्ण को रसमय लीला कृष्ण सुंदर कथा चिंता कले देन मन संतोष ये सब बहुत बड़ कथा अच्छी भविष्य पढ़ जान जय श्री गुरु महाराज की प्रभुपाद जी महाराज की भगवत गीता की गौर भक्तवृंद की हरे कृष्ण जय श्री गुरु महाराज की जय श्री प्रभुपाद जी महाराज की हरे कृष्ण